others. So now I'm just going to give the floor to Sophia for her to talk about the next point, which is what is happening in the market today.
Thank you, Maria Monica, and thank you all for joining us in this webinar. As Maria Monica said, is the last webinar of the month. So we wanted to have a conversation with you around what the market, how the market is today, and how the hybrid cloud that we can build between SAP and Enterprise can help us evolve and adapt to the market conditions today. So we know that in the past 2 years, we have experienced a lot of changes, not just in our personal lives, but also in the way we interact professionally. So right now, we prefer contactless activities. We avoid places crowded, so we prefer to be like in a way isolated from the crowd and try to make all our daily activities as alone as possible. Okay, so and that affects also how the companies have to do their operations and have had to adapt their own operations just to respond to the market needs today. So today, the companies, they had to reconsider the way they approach customers and how they approach their own teams and the way they daily work within the company. So that opens the space for new technologies and new ways to reach the market, and the e-commerce is one of them. So as we see today, the e-commerce is in the first quarter of 2021 reached $876 million, and we expect that by the end of the year this figure will be around $4.2 billion, and that's a huge number and a huge evolution of how the people and the market is buying today, and how the companies have to adapt. If they only sold in physical stores, now they have to evolve and go online and consider e-commerce as the main sales channel. We also saw that the transition to the digital age was accelerated with the adoption of productivity and collaboration technologies. So all the companies were looking for technologies that help them adapt fast and see how, adapt fast to the market, and also to allow them do home office without experiencing lack of information, without slowing the operation. So the idea of all this is that all the companies with this new reality, they had to adapt and look for new technologies that allows them to take the information and the operation out of the office in order to be able to do a full home office activity. 67% of the companies adopted technology for teleworking. So that shows how fast they had to adapt to this new reality. And we can see that the departments that were the most digitized in the world were the sales department, marketing department, and human resources. So this brings us just like an overview of how the market evolved and how the new technologies started playing a crucial role in the day-to-day activities of the companies. And what is the hybrid cloud? So the idea of all this is that the hybrid cloud became more and more relevant. And I'm going to talk to you about what this hybrid cloud is with SAP and Enterprise. So we talk about the hybrid cloud as joining the best of the on-premise technology with the best of the cloud technology. So we know that building the hybrid cloud is, in our cases with SAP Business One, is to have this number one ERP that SAP Business One is, that ensures functionality is reliable and stable. But as a non-premise solution, the flexibility and it's very time consuming and expensive to adapt fast to the new realities of the market. So the idea of the hybrid cloud is to have the best of the on-premise solution, in this case, SAP Business One, with a cloud solution that allows the SAP Business One to have this flexibility and to adapt to the market very fast. Okay, so in this case, we present Enterprise as the complement of the cloud solution, of the complement of the on-premise solution. So Enterprise is born in the cloud and is seamlessly integrated with SAP Business One. So that allows mobility and flexibility to the information of SAP Business One. So that allows the company to expand or reduce the amount of users they have with the market needs, and what allows enterprises to bring all the information of SAP Business One out of the office and to be consumed through a website or mobile applications. Okay, so I'm going to show you all the departments that can be benefited from Enterprise and SAP Business One working together. Okay, so these are the different modules that Enterprise has, and that they are all connected and they are all synchronized in real time with SAP Business One. So if you have teams working in accounting and they have to access the information through a browser, then you can allow them to go into Enterprise and see and extract and work with the information that is in SAP Business One, but through the web application of Enterprise. You also have the CRM module. So even if the salespeople and the sales department are all working from home, that they can record and work with the opportunities wherever they are. With the expenses is the same thing. Even if we are not traveling a lot and we are not meeting a lot with customers, we do have expenses that to report, and Enterprise allows us to report expenses through the mobile application and the web application, and all that is synchronized with SAP Business One. We also can monitor the inventory, the sales, and the service operations that we have in the company. Okay, so the idea of Enterprise is that if today you have a team of 10 salespeople, but tomorrow you have to grow the team to 20 people, then you can do that with a click. Okay, so you will have these 10 extra users with Enterprise very fast, in a very easy to use interface, so you can adapt to the market in a very easy, fast, and cost-effective way. Okay, so these are just some examples of how Enterprise can benefit different departments. So if with the CRM, the CRM and sales, the idea is that all our sales departments and our sales team can access information, not just for opportunities, but they can also create quotes, see the orders, copy a quote to an order, see if there's available stock to be sold, and all these through the Enterprise application. With expenses, well, as I just said, so the idea is to be able to record expenses, to approve expenses, and all these through the mobile phone and synchronize with SAP Business One. With the purchase module that we have, it is very interesting because we have a few customers that use this because they have like different stores or restaurants. And what they do is that they give to each restaurant or store an Enterprise license for them to create purchase requests or purchase orders, to receive the purchases and update the different warehouses in real time. So the idea of this is to expand the reach of SAP Business One, not just for the back office, but also to the team that is in the field and the different stores, franchises, etc. that we have. We also have an integration with Shopify. So at the beginning of the webinar, I was talking about the importance of the e-commerce and how the e-commerce is playing a very important role in our sales channel. We do have an integration with Shopify that allows you to record all the transactions and the sales that you do through your e-commerce directly into your SAP Business One. So you can control and monitor your stock and your sales between the two platforms in a very easy and automated way. We also have the services. So if a company has field service, then they can give an enterprise license to the technicians and the back office to schedule, to record what's happening in the field. So if I am a technician and I am with a customer, maybe doing an installation or a maintenance, then I can record all the information in my mobile phone with signatures, pictures. I can I can link the user-defined fields in SAP with the mobile application. So all the information that I have to record in the field is allowed through the mobile application of Enterprise. So, and all the Enterprise users, they don't need an SAP user license to be able to interact with information. So this makes Enterprise a very flexible and very cost-effective solution for the companies that need this. We also have a POS, and this is one of our latest releases. We have a POS that is connected with SAP Business One and that allows us to do the in-store sales and integrate all the sales with SAP Business One. So the idea of this webinar is to show you how important it is to have the hybrid cloud and to have the best of the on-premise solutions, in this case, SAP Business One, with a cloud solution, in this case, Enterprise, that is connected with multiple modules of SAP Business One, and that allows the information to go out of the office and to be and the user to be interacting with it anytime and in real time with SAP Business One. So I don't know if there's any question, Maria Monica, just to make sure that we answer as many as possible.
Yes, we have a few questions here. So the first one is, what documents will Enterprise create in SAP with the Shopify integration?
Okay, so there's multiple options. You in the settings, when you are setting up Shopify with SAP Business One, you can choose between 3 different documents. So you can choose between the sales order, the invoice, or the sales reserve invoice. Okay, and you can also select you can also import the related payment. So if you select an invoice that you want to create an invoice, then the related payment is going to be synchronized with SAP Business One and related to the invoice. If you select a sales order, then the payment will also be synchronized with SAP Business One, but you have to reconcile it with the invoice once you create the invoice based on the sales order.
Great. The second question is, the information that is recorded in the service app is synchronized with SAP?
Yes, absolutely. So Enterprise has 2 different accesses and interfaces. So there's the web application and the mobile application. Both of them are synchronized in real time with SAP Business One. So if I create a service call, either in SAP Business One or in my web application of Enterprise, that will be visible in the mobile application. And once the technician records all the information in the UDFs, or if they capture signatures or pictures and they save the information in the mobile application and synchronize the application, then all the information will be recorded in SAP Business One too. Okay, so it's synchronized. Everything is synchronized almost in real time with the mobile application.
Great. And the last question is, does the POS work offline?
No, it doesn't. So the POS that we have is a POS that is meant to be for very simple businesses. Okay, so the idea is to have a POS that works for stores that they don't have a lot of traffic, and we don't have offline capabilities in the POS. It has to be online.
All right, so I think that those are all the questions. Well, I think that we're good with time. We were really fast on this webinar. Thank you everyone for joining us this morning. Thank you, Sophia, as well. We invite you all to follow us in our social media to keep updated on all of our new developments and our latest news. And we will be sending the schedule for the next webinars for next month in the following days. Thank you very much.
And please, if you think that you need more information about one of the modules, or if you want a more detailed demo, please let us know and contact us just for us to schedule something with you and show you in more detail one or different modules in Enterprise. Thank you very much for joining us, and we hope to see you soon in the next webinars.
Thank you. Goodbye. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.